Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. The MATIC chart gains some upside momentum finally, but it's not enough obviously to confirm that a low has been established in wave 2. However, it should happen in this region, right? So if I've got this primary scenario, which is the yellow one, right, that we discussed at length, and if this is the correct interpretation, we should see a rally somewhere from here. So we should see a rally somewhere from here, ideally from this region. Yep, one more low possible, but now we see a bit of upside momentum. Now that we see a little bit of life coming into the chart, it's possible that a low is in. You might remember from the last video that I shared with you that the ideal target normally for a C wave is the 100% extension level at 76.7 cents. But I also shared with you what happened here in January, and that also here, this 100% extension wasn't quite reached. I think it should have gone ideally a little lower. But again, that's not a must to get there. That's why we track the relevant support zone. There are several levels where the price has a chance to reverse. It's all a matter of probabilities. And in this region, probability is the highest for a wave 2 to form a low, especially around the relevant fib levels. So there are a few levels to watch. See, this one generated a bounce. That was the 50% retracement at 92 cents, basically here around the 20th of March. And then we've had now another reaction to the 61.8 retracement at 86.7 cents. So absolutely valid, the assumption that and reasonable that we could have formed a low already. But, from an analysis point of view, I can highlight that potential. I can't confirm it yet. Further upside momentum is needed to confirm that. And yeah, if the price cannot establish enough upside momentum from here or develop enough upside momentum from here, then the hope would be that one more low should do the trick, okay? And we could then start the rally from there at the 78.6 fib level, 78.5 cents in this region here, yeah? So it's only that a sustained break below the lowest support level there, below the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement, well, that could lead to a break of structure. That could lead to a break of structure and might shift probabilities towards the green count, which is currently the alternative scenario. So in the yellow one, we have this 1-2-1-2 setup where the wave 2 could form a low in this region, and ideally we should rally, but a sustained break below 78.5 cents would mean that we might have to revise expectations. Okay, so and now what would be a target if wave 3 really starts from here? I'm talking about the third wave of a third wave. This is pretty much a bullish chart. I've been highlighting that for a while, but really it hasn't really started yet, right? Yes, it has made up, it moved up nicely, it doubled, tripled, whatever, but it still has a lot of room to grow. And this is a 1-2-1-2 setup, and this is also a wave 2 low that formed here in September. So we actually have 3-1-2 setups, so it's time for it to really go. But yeah, what would be target just for that third of a third wave there? So we take the length of that wave 1, we go to the low of the wave 2, and we're looking for, ideally the 1.38 extension, and that's $2.05 based on that low, okay? Now, $2.05, that's the first ideal target. Then we should get a wave for pullback, maybe to 161 or 141. And then the fifth wave could send us to 240 plus. So that's sort of what I'm watching as next targets. Obviously, it all depends on the price holding the last swing low from, what was that, Thursday, Friday. Below that level, it wouldn't be a disaster. A break below that level, we might just test the next fib support. And as next indication that a low has been established, this is obviously not enough yet. First, let's get above the first resistance there at $1, and then we need to break above the B wave high at $1.087 to be precise, but that might differ depending on your exchange. And then obviously a break above the wave 1 high in yellow would be the best confirmation, a solid confirmation that a low has indeed been established, and that's around $1.29. That's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.